Can you do high bun hairstyle? Yes. What profession? Do you believe in manifestation? Oh yeah. What do you think about Miss Universe Thailand? Veena, she is beauty, and one of the biggest inspirations that I've had for coming back. And this year when she was coming back, I was the biggest cheerleader for her. And of course we have our little biases. I had it. I'm going to meet her. I'm super excited for it. You also change your styling heavily. Yes, that is true. See, as far as styling is concerned, it's more about planning, how you plan your wardrobe. So you have to see how many days are there, what kind of smart casuals, how many smart casuals you need, how many sponsor shoots you're going to have, and how many swimsuits you probably need, gowns you need, and accordingly you can arrange and plan. But it's actually very simple. I repeated a lot of jewelry. I also repeated dresses from last year. I learned how to do my own makeup, my hair. Basic hair and makeup, I think every girl should know. And that's pretty much it. Styling is very simple. Rest, I think, see, the difference comes when your preparation and your results show. So how you do in speech round, how you do in ramp walk round, how you do in personal interview, that really affects the amount of marks you're going to get at the end of the day. How do you stay fit? To be honest, like, see, I'm extremely healthy when it comes to food, but I'm not that strict. If I go out, I eat out. It's not that big of a deal. In the pageant, I lose a lot of weight, so that's definitely one of the concerns I've always had. So I keep eating. So that's there. Can you please save the live? I think this is a very informal one, but we'll definitely do a better one next time. You like Uttarakhand? I stayed in Uttarakhand for 1 year, baby. I was in Dehradun for 1 whole year and I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much, Elrose. Love Northeast and can't wait to travel there. What do you think about Shweta? I love Shweta Sharda. I love her walk and the kind of presence she had. Such a brilliant dancer, such an amazing person. Can you repeat which eyelashes you use? These ones are from MAC. I don't exactly remember the number, and this is actually one thing that I always wanted to do. I've been thinking of doing this, that maybe at least the basic itinerary that in pageants girls require, I wanted to write it down somewhere in a post so people can always come back and have a reference for it. Because whatever I have learned, it was all experimentation and learning. So yeah, that's there. As far as eyelashes is concerned, you just need, I think, if you want something really heavy, you can go for MAC key eyelashes. You can see the style that you like. And if you want something natural, Europaris LV2 Pro, Europaris LV5 Pro for a little bit of healthy, like heavy kind of look. Start making YouTube videos. Too much hard work. I'm not good with content. But soon, very soon, I want to start doing that. Thank you so much, Sanma. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much for supporting me. Hi Shubhanshu, kar diya ji reply. How to control the facial expressions? I am not able to control my facial expressions so many times. Don't try to be perfect, just be yourself. Favorite singer, it's Sonu Nigam and Shreya Ghoshal since always. But in Punjabi, I have been having this one person whom I'm obsessed with, his singing, and that's Harkirat Sangha. Which quality do you think is non-negotiable in your partner? One quality which is non-negotiable in anybody, not just in my partner, and this is one thing I always say in life as well. I have no red flags in my head about people. I only have one red flag, and that is competitiveness. And I get so much criticism whenever I say this, but this is the ultimate truth. I'll be honest. I'm good with anger, I'm good with sadness, I'm good with almost everything, because I think everything can be worked upon. Nothing is a flaw of character, but being competitive, it goes deep. It really goes deep. So anybody I see becoming overly competitive in their life, I immediately see it as a red flag. So I think, yeah, that's one thing which is non-negotiable in contestants, and that is one thing which is also non-negotiable in partner and anybody in general, even in friends. Barish, could you save this live? Gosh, it's so I feel like this live is so nonchalant and informal. I don't know if I should save this. Thanks, Samira. Thank you so much. My favorite singers are Karan Aujla, Jessie Gill, Diljit. What's yours? Karan Aujla for sure. Shubh for sure. Amrinder Gill and Satinder Sartaaj. Harkirat Sangha. Absolutely. That's the new obsession I've had. I love that guy's songs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But there are so many others as well. Talvinder has been doing amazing work. Just Manak used to be a crush back in the day. What lenses do you use? These are lenses by Swati Cosmetics. Sometimes I use Swati Cosmetics, sometimes I use Fresh Look Grey, which is a very natural looking lens. The Hub makes amazing natural lenses. I think you can try out Cappuccino if you have brown eyes, and if you don't want something which is unnatural. Oh god, you listen to Punjabi music? Yes, I listen to Punjabi music. I listen to Punjabi music only and only. My entire playlist is Punjabi. There must be like 10% of songs, hardly 10% of songs must be Hindi. Have you visited any of the northeastern states? Sadly, no, but I really want to. I'm super excited for this year's states, and I really want to travel there. How do you define competitiveness? That's a good question to have. I define competitiveness as, it's an approach towards life. The approach that I've always had is to look at myself and see how I am performing, look at where I can improve, and go ahead in the life, do my task. But I think that sometimes some people, what they do is they get extremely conscious and sometimes even slightly conscious of what other person is doing, and that can be your friend, your sibling, your partner, your contestants, co-contestants, fellow mates, classmates, and it's absolutely normal for that to happen. But I believe that to think of it as a normal quality which should exist and keep existing, I think that is wrong. We think that competitiveness can really take you ahead, but no, nothing can take you as ahead as focus can and self-awareness can. So if you want to really practice something and you want to get all the lessons in the life and really improve, learn to take constructive criticism well, learn to develop yourself properly, learn to inculcate self-awareness and enhance your self-awareness instead of being competitive, because I don't think that trying to be better than someone else will actually help you become the best version of yourself. So that is how I actually define competitiveness. Can you sing one of your favorite songs? Sure. पास आए कि हम नहीं आएंगे बार बार, जी भर के देख लीजिए हमको 1000 बार. Have you interacted with any of your co-contestants? Yes. So the first person I interacted with was Miss Portugal. She's so sweet and so gorgeous, and she sent me the text. So yeah, that's how we talked, and it was lovely. How tall am I? I'm 5'7". You're looking at the same person. Oh my god. What gloss and mascara do you use? The gloss, there are so many recommendations. Sephora glosses I love. In that, number 2 is a good brown color gloss. In Bobbi Brown, I bought a few cosmetics, and that is where I got one free gloss, like full size gloss, and it's pink in color. So I really love that oil crush gloss from Bobbi Brown. That is what I'm wearing today, and I've been wearing it for I think a month now. I really did not expect to like it, but I kind of ended up loving it. So yeah, these are my 2 recommendations. Apart from that, I think Too Faced has some great lip injections. I have a thing for lip injections, so I love them. Apart from that, what else was there? Any pageant specific questions? I'm only going to take a few questions now, and then we'll take a leave. It got stretched up so much. You guys are so sweet. Are you like pencil because you look like Apsara? See, that was a good one. Any message to Thai fans? I've been getting so many messages from you guys. You have an absolutely amazing queen, and I'm super excited to be there. I feel like we have so much in common when it comes to culture, beliefs, and the kind of traditions we follow. So yeah, super excited to be there. What mascara do you use? So many. Now, Too Faced ka mascara I use, the without waterproof one for regular use, and for shorter events, because I think that one actually runs down, like it peels off, it doesn't run down with tears, but it's easy to remove, and as a model it's more convenient. The other mascara I use for events, when I want something to just stay in the place, I love YSL ka mascara. So these are the 2 I use. When do you sleep? I don't sleep. I haven't slept from past 2 days. This is the 3rd night I'm not sleeping. I know I'm going to regret this, but I'm loving it. What's more important to you in a partner, ambition or emotional support? Both. Pageant specific questions. Most heartwarming moment during the pageant. The most heartwarming moment during the pageant was after my Q&A. We all just went back, and immediately after the Q&A, I'm not sure if it's there on the live footage or not, but just after my Q&A, I had tears in my eyes. And the moment we went back, I remember Mehak, Amishi being there, and they looked at me and they were like, I was just almost in that state that my breath was heavy, and I was almost like, oh god, it's happening, it happened, like I can't believe it. I was there on the stage of Miss Universe India answering a question, like I imagined it when I was 4 years old, being on that stage, and they asked like, hey, what happened? Like they saw me crying and they were like, what happened? I was just like, I dreamt of this when I was 4. And then they said, you did it. And they just hugged me. So that is actually the most heartwarming moment for me from the entire pageant, because I think when your sisters in that moment, such a competitive environment, when they come close to you, when they actually care to look at you, look in your eyes and feel that okay, this person is emotional for some reason, and appreciate you in that moment. I think it takes a lot of guts, and I absolutely adore them for that. Any message for the youth of the day? Enjoy your life as much as you can. Make your dreams come true. Don't let the negativity affect you in any other way. I think we are the best generation of all time. I am a little biased about it, but I think we have the best opportunity. We can change the world, the universe rather. We are not even limited to the world anymore. We can go anywhere in the universe at this point, I feel. And yeah, so just do whatever you want to. And just make your country proud, make your parents proud, have a purpose in life, walk with a purpose, fly with a purpose. Don't let anything limit you. Thank you so much, Kushi. I want to meet you guys, yaar. Lavisha and you. Describe the moment you heard your name as Miss Universe India. It was a feeling of calmness.